Hi. Good good afternoon, everyone. uh, Sorry, I'm a bit late today, but this is our first ever session of Tanyo L for the year. So since it's the first one, Happy New Year, everyone. As always, I'm Atikah. I'm a learning designer and trainer at OpenLearning Malaysia. So today I'm actually facilitating this session. Uh, no guest today because we wanted to start simple because it's the first session of the year, uh, and also talking since we're taking it simple, we're doing simple. We're also talking about the basics of open learning. So uh, I wanted to start off the year with the basics of open learning, basically the navigation, the tools, and what do we need to what everyone's thinking when they first started using open learning. So this doesn't just goes to those who are new. Sometimes you have been subscribed to us, but you're not fully utilizing the features. So I wanted to showcase you what you can do with open learning. Uh, so this is the reason why I wanted to have this session. I actually have been wanting to do this session quite a while since last year, but we have so many topics, so many topics that we wanted to talk about. So hopefully this year you're going to see much more interesting topics throughout the year when we have our Tanyo L sessions. But as always, the reason for Tanyo L session is to always help you out. So uh, if you have any questions regarding the platform, how to do the courses, if you need more ideas on creating your courses or activities, you can always ask us here, and we can always discuss about it live, or we can take it into another session of the Tanyo L. But overall, the session is for you. It's not just a session for us to talk about open learning. Is basically a way for you to join us, build this community, and talk about what you have been doing. Okay, so but for today's session, as mentioned, I wanted to do a session on course creators basics. So what it means by course creators basics is I'm going to show you like the navigation, what you need to do. I'm even going to show you some tips on what you can do. So basically, a little bit of like quick guide on getting starting with open learning. So if you're interested in that, feel free to uh, stay with us for this session. Okay, and we have Balasandar joining us on YouTube. So hi Balasandar, hi everyone. We also have Khairul Azhar from 257. I'm sorry, I was late, Khairul. So hi everyone for staying with us and watching us for this session. All right, so I'm not gonna talk more on more, and let's just all get started with the session itself. All right, Stream. All right, so I have this deck I want to share. So it's mainly like a simple guide on using open learning. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, as I mentioned, this is a basic guide. We're going to start from the basics. Okay, so getting to open learning to the open learning platform. So it's very easy. So what you need to do is just go to a new tab and type www.openlearning.com. and then you will be directed to the OpenLearning homepage. You will see on the OpenLearning homepage there is a whole list of buttons, buttons where you can. But mainly there's a marketplace where all of the courses, public courses, are featured. Okay, so what it means uh, to be on a marketplace is that your courses are verified by the OpenLearning team. Means that these courses have been gone through by our team. We verified that this has been uh, looked through, vetted through, and fulfilled our checklist. So that all of the courses that have been featured are open learning approved. Okay, so all of the courses on marketplace are public, so you can join. There are some that are free and some that are you have to pay in order to join. Some of the courses are free to join, but you have to pay in order to certify. So you can look through all of these courses on the marketplace, on the OpenLearning homepage. Okay. Other than going to the looking at the courses that are available on OpenLearning, the homepage is actually a place where you can start building your course as well. Okay, but we'll get to that in a bit later. Okay, so first things first. Go once you are in OpenLearning, of course, you need to either sign up or log in. So let's start with that. Let's start with the essential. So sign up. The first thing is sign up. If you have not created an OpenLearning account, you can create it at the homepage. Okay, so if you went to the homepage just now, you will see the sign up button on the right side, either a login or sign up. So if you haven't had an OpenLearning account just yet, you can just sign up. It's free to sign up. Okay, don't worry, we're not charging you to sign up and take a course. No, you can just sign up for free. Okay, so once you click the sign up button, there will be a pop-up of the sign up box. So you can either sign up using Microsoft or a Facebook account. Or if you don't want to use either of those, you can also create an account by filling in your email, password, and your full name here. And then you can, once you have done that, you can click the three boxes and finally click the Get Started button to create your account. Okay. So the reason why we have a full name over here is because, as I mentioned, you can get certified in our courses. Okay. So the courses are some courses have certification, and the system will pull out your name and put it on the certificate. So if you have like a name like Batman, you put your full name as Batman your Batman and DC or something. It will put in the name Batman name on the certificate. So make sure you use your full name in order for you to have your certification. Okay. So we have a question by Khairul here. So he asked, the certificates are certified by who? Okay. So that's a very good question. While we're talking about certificate, right? So the certificate are certified by the authors of the courses. So if the courses are created by you, you can also give the certificate, but what credentials do you have in order for you to give? You have to think about credentialing the certificate. So you have to think about does it have meaning, right? So, but all of the certificate are actually certified by each author of the courses itself. So if you create the courses, it's certified by you. If the courses are created by the institution, it's certified by the institution. You will have the settings to set up who it is certified by. Okay, so these certificates are either you can have two options: either the OpenLearning PDF certificate or the credible certificate, which is something something new, new feature that we have added recently, which you can actually add to your platform, to your courses, and you can give either a badge or a certificate via a credible, where you can actually share this on your LinkedIn, on your Facebook. Um, it's it's something you can show to others. Okay, so that's two ways of you to certify, to have your certificate, and it's up to you, the creator, on how you plan to give your certification. So this is something that you can look into more on OpenLearning. So, but also this is an optional setting. So if you don't want to have a certificate, you can also do that as well. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, and we have another question. Carol is asking one more random question. Is there any expiration date on the certs? Means you need to retake the course again. Ah, that is not a random question. But for open learning certificate, it's also up to you. But for most of the certificates, there is no expiration date. But like for accredible, you can actually set an expiration date. So on the certificate itself, you can put an expiration date on the certificate. So the answer is by default, no, there's no expiration date, but you can set it up. But it's mainly on accreditables. Okay. Hope that answers that question. Oh, really good question. Thank you so much. All right, we're just getting started, and really good question already. Okay. Next, we have a question by Gopi. Do we need to pay to create an OpenLearning account? All right, that's good. That's a good question. As I mentioned, okay, let me see. As I mentioned, there's no payment to create an OpenLearning account, but to create an OpenLearning account means that you are being a learner. Okay, so this means that when you create an account on OpenLearning, there's no payment at all, and you can go to take courses on OpenLearning, on any courses on OpenLearning. But as I also mentioned, there are two types of courses. There are several, but there's two main types. There are free public courses, and there are paid courses, and one more is free but pay to certify. Means that you can learn freely, but in order for you to get the certification, you have to pay for it. Okay, so that is just creating a courses, but you're being a learner. Okay, in order for you to create courses is another thing. Create courses. That means if you want to create a course, it means that you want to be an educator. So the difference is that for educator, you have to have an educator license, and that means you have to subscribe to the educator licensing. Okay, so sorry, let me divert myself from this bit. Let me go to OpenLearning first. So there are several options of the educator license. I should add that in. Thank you for the questions actually. Let's see. I haven't looked at this for a while. Oh, okay, let's see the pricing over here. Okay, we have more people. Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Elena. Okay. All right. So, so this is actually catered to the Malaysian or SEA. So you can see how the prices. If you want to get the educator price, you can have the personal plan. If it's just you, you can have the personal plan for 100 a month. There's also a starter, premium, and custom. And we also have another like sorry, if the starter plan, there is a package for this. There's a starter plan is starting at 5 educator account. You can start at 300 learners per year, and everything in the personal. You can have everything in the personal plan. You have institution management system, branded institution portal, and LTI and API integrations as well. So these are the starter plan, which is you can see it as 625 annually. But we also have other prices. But if you just wanted to get one educator, you can get this plan. Okay. You can also, if you have more questions, you can just ask us in this chat box here and talk to our one of our teammates, Marilyn. This is a real person actually. You can talk to her and she will get back to you on the pricing on OpenLearning. Okay, so so that is on getting an educator license. So it means that if you want to create courses, have a course on OpenLearning, you have to get an educator license. But if you just wanted to be a learner, learn all the courses that are available on OpenLearning, you just have to create you just have to create an account on OpenLearning. It's free, and you can just take any of the courses on OpenLearning. So if you take a free course, everything is free. Some courses are actually free to take, and even free certification. So better find that out. Okay. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Gopi. But very good question on the pricing on OpenLearning. Okay. All right. All right. We have another question by Khairul. I like you. You have a lot of questions. Thank you. So, how much does the certificate cost? Is there a range? All right. Okay, so this the questions that you're asking are really really good, because it shows how it shows that you're trying to set up a course with certificate here, right? So the certificate also doesn't have a range cost. You can set whatever price you want it to take, but make sure it's valid to the courses. You don't want to have one page course and then you're charging 100 ringgit, right? So make sure that you're setting this price range is all up to you. Once you have a set of prices for your learners, everything your learners pays goes back to you. We're not taking any charges any charges for all the payments that you set, either the admission, course admission, the certificate certificate payment. Sorry, certificate payment. There's no hidden cost. You're getting exactly what the learners paid to you. Okay. So there's no range of prices. It's all up to you on how you set the prices. You can set it as low as $9.99, per course, per certificate, or you can set 100 ringgit per certificate. So you can actually see this also in some of the courses where they listed out the price of the course in the landing page. So you don't even have to go into the course to find it out. You can just go through all the landing page first to find out this, to find this out. Okay. Okay, no problem at all. We're all curious creatures over here at OpenLearning as well. All right. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight Gopi's here. So yes, it is free to create an account for learning purposes, but to create courses, we need to purchase additional license, which is the Educator license. Yes, very good simplification of my very long explanation just now. Thank you so much for that. Okay. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask it anytime. I'll go through it as fast as I can if I notice the chat. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the drag. I wanted to show you guys. All right. So that is on sign up. For login. So if you already have a login or somebody has created an account for you, like your institution have created an account for you, you can just go straight to the platform and just start to log in. So besides the sign up button, there's also a login button. So in order for you to log in, you can either use the Facebook or Microsoft account if you have signed up using either of these, or you can also log in using the account that you have created using the OpenLearning account, which you have created before. Okay, so you just need to fill in either your email or profile name, and then put in the password. Okay, and then just create login. Simple, right? Okay, so now that you've logged in, you will see only slight different. It will lead you back to the reload back and lead you to the homepage again. Okay, and you will notice that the top right bar will be different. Okay, so it no longer have the login or sign up button. It now have these button instead. So let's go through a bit on the homepage interface. Okay, so first things first, there are, as I mentioned, there are marketplace for you to search for courses on OpenLearning. So on the homepage, you can actually search for courses two ways. One is the search bar over here, and another one is this button, button. So the difference over here on top is that if you want already looking for a specific course, so you already have a name, you know it's on the OpenLearning marketplace, you can search it over here. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you wanted to just browse through what OpenLearning has to offer, you can go to here where you can search for courses by categories. You can search it by short courses, you can search for open credit courses, and also click the bright pink colored one, bright pink color, to go to see all of the courses that are available and go through it by filters. So that's one of another way for you to search for courses on OpenLearning. Okay, and then other than the courses, we have these three buttons over here. The first one, if you can see, it's a bell. So you can see this is the notification bell. So nearly similar like Facebook. This notification bell button is basically all of the notification that you will get inside the OpenLearning platform. So if you have any interaction in the courses, that you have like somebody replied to your comment, somebody liked your comment, you get an announcement in the course, anything, any interaction that you get on the OpenLearning platform where you, in the courses that you have joined, you will get the notification over here. Okay, so even if you've been awarded with certificate, you will also get a notification. So you can keep keep track. You can keep track on your activities by the notification bell. Okay. All right. Next one is this globe button. I don't know. There's a lot of a lot of interpretation of this icon. Actually, some says it's a globe. Some says it's a broken balloon. A lot of interpretation of what it looks like. I'm not entirely sure what it looks like either, but I'm sticking with a globe button. Okay, so this globe button is the course navigation, where you can search for courses that you are enrolled in or courses that you have created. Okay, so it doesn't showcase all of the courses that are in OpenLearning. It just showcases the courses that you are a part of. Okay, so again, course that you are enrolled in as a learner and courses that you have created as an educator. This could also mean enrolled in, could also mean you are the facilitator, the assessment designer, or assessor. Okay, so it showcases all of the courses that you are a part of. So for me, I have like a bazillion courses, but in it you can also search for the courses. Search for the courses instead of just scrolling through it. Okay. It also divides by the institution it is in, so it's also easy for you to navigate if you're part of an institution. It doesn't like the assortment, the sorting, sorry, the sorting of the courses are based on the institution or organization, and you can search through it by like if you're part of courses in Pustaka Negeri Sarawak or course on SHRDC, you can search SHRDC, and it will showcase all the courses that you are in. Okay, so it's grouped together by institutions. Okay, and then finally you have the profile button, where if you have a picture, it will showcase your glorious picture on the button over here. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit more on the profile settings. Okay, so on the profile settings, if you click it, it will have this drop down on your account. Okay, now on the account setting. So first is actually the profile page. You every account created on OpenLearning will have a profile page. You will have an about me section, a portfolio, credentials, even a blog section. So you can put in blogs where you blog daily about the courses you are in. You can put in your information, where you work now, where you studied in, a bit of introduction about yourself. You can even have a video, a short video introduction of yourself put in the your profile. Okay, so and then other than that, you can you actually also have a portfolio section where it showcases all the work that you have done on OpenLearning. So this can become your e-portfolio, which can be shared on your LinkedIn LinkedIn profile as well. Okay, so if you have enrolled in courses which, like for example, architecture or engineering or arts, where you have submissions of your work, you can actually showcase that to the platform, to other platforms, which will link back to the OpenLearning platform as well. So, uh, so it's your own space to showcase your work. All right. You can also, even though I said it showcase all of the work, you can also manage them. Okay, so maybe some of them you don't want to showcase to everyone. You can also hide them. Okay, so don't worry. Just check on your profile from time to time to clean it up, showcase your best work, and make sure that it looks good. All right. And then another feature on your profile is the credentials. So this credentials showcase all the certificates and badges that you have received in the Open Learning platform. Okay, so all the certificates, it will showcase which course it was from, when it was issued, even the identification, the credentials it's from. So everybody can see your credentials, everybody can see your badges, uh, and you can and it is proudly showcased on your profile. So be proud of all the credentials that you have from your profile. Just sharing your profile, everybody can see all your awards and uh, credentials. Okay. Other than that, you can get information from help and support, and also sometimes we have new features. We will announce that on the what's new function. But, yeah, and then we have the account settings, which includes manage subscription, account settings, and chat history. So manage subscription is mainly subscriptions of the notifications and notifications of the courses that you are in, and also for you to manage the emails as well. Sometimes by default you will get it is set to send you emails of all the notification that you got, but you can also set that in the managed subscription. Okay, and then you have account settings, where you can set up your information, change your password, make sure your account is verified, and other things. And also, lastly, it's chat history. So we have this is mainly to show the account settings feature, where you can set in your ID name, primary email address, other email address, email permission, and password. So you can, like I mentioned, you can set your reset your password from over here, and also you can also check if your email is verified. Okay, so make sure you have verified your account, because it means that you'll get a full features of the open learning of the open learning platform. Okay, so Balasander mentioned it is truly nice to have a lifelong learning portfolio, one place to manage our learning progress. Yes, I agree with you, Balasander. The e-portfolio feature is really a nice touch. Sadly, I don't have much submissions for me to showcase, but I will work on it. I hope everyone does too. All right. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. So now we're going into course on open learning. Creating your course on open learning. So as I mentioned, because this is a session for course creators, I have included this creating your course on open learning part. Okay. So what you need to know. Let's go to on how to create your course on open learning. So that's basically simple step. The first part is there's 4 steps. for the first part. So you first go to the OpenLearning homepage, which is openlearning.com, and then you scroll to the very end of the page, okay, until you will see the footnotes or the buttons to different pages, right? So just now when I showed you, I was clicking on the pricing button, but now to create a course, there's actually another button where you can see here, create a course. Okay, so if you want to create a course, just click create a course, the create a course button. Okay, and then this will lead to the course creation page where you fill in the details, your course name, your course URL, and if you're part of an institution, you choose your institution that you are in. Okay, and once you are happy with all of it, you just click create a course button, and that's it. You basically, once you create a course button, you have created your course. Okay, but I just wanted to note that before you click the create a course button, you have to know that the URL that you've chosen cannot be changed. Once you have created the course, the URL cannot be changed and the course cannot be deleted. Okay, even at the back end of our team, the system, we cannot create the course, delete the course, sorry, or change the URL for change the URL. So basically, if you want it to a different URL, you just have to create another course. Okay. So make sure that you check the details before you create the course. Right? So that is that's it. That's just the step to create the course. Okay, not much. Just fill in your course name, course URL, and if you're part of the any institution, just put in your institution and click the create a course button. Simple. Right? All right. Yes, Khairul. This session is actually recorded. We will keep. We will have this session on YouTube, so you can come back to YouTube and see this session again. So thank you for joining us. Don't worry about it. You can come back, and if you have more questions, come back to next 2 weeks. We have more sessions as well. All right. Okay. All right. Now that you have your course, let's go back to this. Now that you have your course, you can start setting up your course on OpenLearning platform. Okay, so let's start with the basics. So once you click the create a course button, it will lead you to the course straight away. Okay, so welcome to your course. Welcome to your course. If you're new, you can use the wizard's help to guide you to setting up your course, and you can click the get started to start. Okay, so once you are in your new course, you will see this pop-up, this wonderful pop-up that will help you in creating your course. Okay, so this pop-up is the wizard, the almighty wizard that will help you on the basics. Okay, so it will help you to set up the learning outcome, the course structure, and the appearance and branding of the course. So that's basically the basics of what you need to set up on OpenLearning. Okay, so what you need to do is just click get started. When you see this pop up, don't click elsewhere. Just click get started if you need the wizard's help. Okay, so once you click get started, it will lead you to the course learning outcome. Okay, so the thing about why it is set up to the learning outcome first is that on OpenLearning, our philosophy is that our platform is revolved around outcome-based philosophy. Okay, So it means that all our activities, assessments, contents, all revolves around the outcome that you have set for your course. Okay, so it means that the goal is for your learners to achieve this outcome. Okay, so that's why the first thing that the wizard told you to do is set up your learning outcome. Okay, so what once you are in the learning outcome page that the wizard has brought you to, you can set it up. So um, first thing is it will lead you to this page where you see there's the learning outcomes breakdown. You can see the add outcome button. So what you need to do is write your learning outcome in your course in each box. One outcome per box. Okay, I've seen people put in. I've seen people accidentally put all of their outcome in one box. So I just wanted to make sure that you know to put one outcome per box. Okay, this is important because it will help you on tagging and assessment later on. Tagging your page, activities, and assessment. Okay, so write in your outcome followed by their tags. Okay, so tags is the one that you will tag. It's like a hashtag that you have on Instagram, Facebook, on social media, basically. So write tags that you will understand. Okay, so for example, like the tags will be apply design elements and not put in like CLO1, L2, or something like that, because it might help you better for you to have tags like this. It help you to remember what is it. If you write like CL1 or L2, you might have to refer to a different document on to remind you what exactly was this outcome again. So if you have a clear tagging like this, it helps you not to refer again, right? So if you have more outcome, just click add outcome, and once you're finished, just click save. So that's it. There's only 4 steps in setting up your outcome. Ouch, sorry. So if you can see like this, the outcome, you can see the outcome breakdown is apply graphic design elements. So the outcome text is apply design elements. So it's easy for you to know, right? And make sure, another thing, make sure your outcomes are measurable. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, make sure your outcome is measurable, so that you can measure how your learners uh, have achieved the outcome or not. Okay, so like this, it's apply design graphic elements, uh, apply design principles, discuss graphic design, develop posters, something or just something like that. Okay, make those the verbs that you use are measurable. Avoid verbs such as understand, know, uh, or those kind of verbs where you um, cannot measure them. Okay, we have a question whether let me remember back what the word was. I don't remember what it is. Never mind. If I remember, I come back about it. Yes. You have Yasmin mentioning how yes, it should be measurable. Okay. All right. Thank you, Yasmin. A good reminder to everyone: have a measurable learning outcome. Okay. All right. So this is just a step. Put in your outcome. Put in your tags. If you have more outcome, click add outcome here, and then once you're okay, click save. Okay. Yes, Mashita has mentioned the 1, 2, 3. six words that to avoid, which is keluar AF, the mnemonics. And Diana, good. Everybody know this. Diana mentioned it's know, learn, understand, appreciate, aware, and familiarize. Oh, wow, everybody knows this, and I can't even remember this. Thank you. All right. Yes, it's know, learn, understand, appreciate, aware, and familiarize. Avoid those, especially those outcome. So because it cannot be measured. Okay. All right. So now we're going to it's still on learning outcome. So if you wanted to add more outcome or change something on the outcome, you can also go to the course setup tab, which you have on your course. On the left, it will be on course setup outcomes. When you click that, it will lead back to the same page. Okay. All right, and then you have course landing page. Okay, so setting up your course landing page is, I will say, it's very important because this is your first contact with your learners. Okay, so the landing page is the first contact you will have with your potential learners, especially if your course is an open public course. So this is a page that will give the first impression of your course. Okay, it's the very first connection you have with your students, and it's a place to market your course for potential students as well. So the landing page helps to pre-sell your course and build up a group of learners who will begin the course at the same time. Okay, so this landing page is very crucial to have. So once you have an outcome set up, I my suggestion is to set up also your landing page. Okay, so this is an example of a landing page that is available on OpenLearning. So this is from MFD, Malaysian Federation of the Deaf. They have a course on Bahasa Isyarat Malaysia. So you can see that all of the information is here. This is just a top information, okay? Not the whole page yet. Okay, so they have a video on a snippet of content of the course. They have an information that once you complete the course, you will get a credential. When's the start date? How's the duration? It means that do you need to complete this at a certain time, or is it flexible? You can complete it anytime. What's the cost of the course? Like to join it, how much do you have to pay, and how many people are in the course already? You can see there's already 600 people in this course. This is an open course. Anybody can join this course. Okay, so this is a really good course by MFD. They teach you the basics of sign language. Okay, I really love this course. I actually get to work with them partly on this on not this course, but I get to work with them partly, and they're really good. And I also recommend you guys to take this course. Not sponsored at all. Okay, and then we have another one by Sangway University, which is the AR/VR, the promise of sci-fi. So you can see the credentials, the start date, the duration, the cost, which is all free. You can see here, and the community that it has. Okay, there's 2,000 people in this course. Okay, and you can see there they also have a video to showcase what the course is about. Okay, so that's just like the top of the landing page, where it's just an opening to the course itself. And then so how to set it is just to go to course setup and landing page. So the landing page, the main thing that you have to set is that, as I showed you, the visual focal point, which is either a video or an image. And then you have a course blurb where you can put some aspirational words to help to describe what the learners will get out of the course. You'll get course introduction. You can put the course introduction and course details. So these are some of the things that you have to set on the landing page. Don't put too long. It should be just nice, not too short, but not too long as well. So it'd be just nice for people to get a snippet of what the course is about, what they will get, how much they have to spend. I mean, in terms of the their work, how much they have to spend on doing this. You can also put those information on the landing page itself. So these are on how it looks like, the landing page setting. Okay. And other things that you can set is the enrollment type, which is either public, private by access code, or private by manual enrollment. Okay, so if it's public, it means that anybody can join. Anybody who found the course on Marketplace can just join on the course. Okay, but if you set it to public access code, it means that private access code. It means that learners have to have the access code in order for them to join your course. Okay, so either you gave it to them, send it to them, same thing, but the idea is that they have to have an access code in order to join the course. Another one is manual enrollment, where you put them into the course. Okay, so even if they can find the course visible on Marketplace, they cannot join it because the only way they can go into the course is by you putting them into the course. Okay, so sometimes when people have manual enrollment, when users set up as manual enrollment, they also put in the landing page to reach them, like a description to reach out to them to join the course. Okay, and then you have the enrollment cost, whether it's free or paid. That's these two things. You can set this by going to course setup general and just set this under the class setting, which you can find. Okay. Oh, time flies by very fast today. Okay. And then we can go to. You can also set the start date, which is available. Start date. This is actually also available on the landing page. So if you want the learners to see when the class will start, you can set it under Administer Learners Timeline, and then you can set this. You can actually see this on the same page, on the same settings here. You can click over here, but if you want to find where it is, you can go to Administer Learners and Timeline. Okay. All right. And then let's go to course structure. That's the basics of landing page. You're done with that. So once you're done with the information, the start date, the course, certification, you have set it all of those up. You can start building your course structure. So since you have set a start date, people can start clicking the join button, but if they haven't get to go into the course yet because you haven't started it yet. So that's how you pre-sell your course. Okay, so you can start the construction of your course inside, but outside it's already ready. So basically it's like you have a building that looks nice, all painted, looks beautiful and everything, but inside is still under construction. Looks like that. All right. So that's how you pre-sell a course using a landing page. Okay. And then you have the course structure, which is the inside of the course. So this is how you set your modules, and pages. Okay, so your course contents can be arranged into 3 levels, which goes first, the start is module sets, and then it goes to modules, and then it goes to pages. Okay, so the module sets is this one, which is outside. Modules are the one inside like this, and you have pages, where the pages are the ones that are with the contents in it. Okay, so sometimes I use definitions like learning activities is like the book, the module is like the chapter, and the pages are like the topics of the book. Okay, so that's the level that you get to set on the OpenLearning platform. So module sets are a collection of modules. This is actually an advanced feature that allows you to add an extra layer of structure to your course. So this is the module set. Even though you can see you have all these buttons, but only one of this is a module set, which is the one with the arrow. Okay, the others are still pages, because if you click it, it leads to the page itself. But if a module set, if you click it, it showcases all the modules that are available. Okay, and then you have modules, which are the major topics of your course, which can contain several pages. Okay, these are the modules. You can have more modules. And pages, where you can add and arrange content, media, and activities. So these are examples of modules that are available. Okay, so these are very blank ones. You can actually have a picture, images, thumbnails, actually image thumbnails to showcase what the pages are all about. Okay, so to create the course structure, it's easy. First is on the left of your page, you click on the course setup and content, course setup, content, and then you will see once you are in the content page, you will see create a new module set on the top right of the page. When you click on it and name your module set, you can just click on it and name the module set according to your preference, and just click create. So and then you already have a module set. So, and to create a module, this is for creating module set. So to create a module, you can go to your module set, the module set that you have created. You will find add a new module tab on it, and then you just click on it, type in the name that you want to put in your module, like chapter 1 or getting started, or whatever the name that you wanted to put, and just click enter. And then inside the module you just created, you will see add a page, and the same as others, type in the name of your page and click enter. That's how you create the page. Okay. So before I mention that blue part, I am going to show you how it looks like on the platform itself. So this is the content. When you go to course setup and content, this is the page, how it looks like. Okay, so to create a new module set, it is up here. Okay, so you can see on the top right, it is create a module set. Okay, so that's where you put in the module set name, and once you're happy with it, just click create. To add a new module, once you have a new module set, to add a new module, you can just click add a new module, and then type in the name and click enter. It will come up like this. Okay, and once you have a new module, you can add the pages which have the square rectangle, and then you can type in the name, click enter to have your page. Okay, so that is on course structures. Okay, and then once you have all that, you're happy. Make sure to have your new module sets appear on the left tab. So how you do that is, okay, so by default, the new module set that you created will be hidden. Okay, so you will need to display it in order for people, for your learners to click on it once they come in. Okay, so how you do that is go by course setup, appearance, and find the name of the module set that you created and drag it from the right hand column to the left hand column. Okay, and then once you drag it to the left hand column, you can automatically see it appears on the left hand tab. Okay, all right. So I'm going to go on the widget part. So sorry, you can actually this one is an extensive one, so I can't really explain everything, but we have over 32 widgets that you can actually use and explore on OpenLearning platform, and these widgets are the ones that make your courses look great. Okay, so you can put all your contents, your files, your images, your videos, your activities. You can even have quizzes. You can also even embed other sites into the platform itself. Okay, so your learners can just do all the courses, all the process, your activities in the course. They don't have to go outside to do the activity and then come back. Okay, you can actually embed it on the platform. So it basically becomes a one-stop center for your learners. All right. So this can be done like for example, Kahoot, Padlet. So I noticed that some of you actually like to use Padlet, Kahoot, other authoring tools. You can actually use that on the OpenLearning platform by embedding them in. Okay, so don't worry if you think, oh, I have it on this other platform. Can I have? But I don't want my learners to be clicking into other websites. You can actually do that. Put them into the OpenLearning platform. But because talking about that will be like a long part. So you can actually find out more about the OpenLearning widgets. I'm sorry why I did this. It's actually, you can go to our help page, which is help.openlearning.com instead of straight to openlearning.com, and you can find out more information on that, on widgets and their uses. Okay, and the course widgets, very easy to use. So once you go into the pages that you wanted to edit, you just click edit, the button edit, and automatically the left hand tab where you have the home page, the module sets just now, it will change into the widget buttons instead. Widget categories that are available instead. Okay, so what you need to do is find the desired widget and drag it to the page, and then add your content to the widget and customize the settings as required. And once you're happy with it, just click finish editing to save your widget's customization and click view to save, to preview. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, so So just add, put in, this is for video widget. And when you click view, view is basically how the learners view it. Okay, so what you see when you click view, what you see is the same as what the learners see. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go into the final touches on what you need to do and know before. So what I mentioned just now are the basics. Okay. I hope those are enough information. But if you have any more questions, just feel free to ask me. But once you have all the pages, set up your structure, set up your course, and make it pretty, beautify it with images, infographics, videos, and everything. And you might feel like you're ready to make sure that you to start your course. You can. I have a few notes on what you can think of once you before you turn your course online. Okay, so it is strongly recommended to conduct a final check before making your course accessible to your online learners. So what you can do is double check if you miss any contents or activities. Include relevant images, icons, infographics, and other visual elements to create a positive feeling for your students. Ensure your tone, instructions, and language throughout the course are friendly and easy to understand. Okay, I want to elaborate a bit part on this. In an online course, I always suggest for you to have a tone, a welcoming tone for your learners, because you are not face to face with them. If when you're reading like a static content, it might sound off-putting, maybe, or it might sound like you're talking to a robot, or this is not something that you want your learners to feel. Okay, you want your learners to feel welcome, to have an environment where they feel safe in your course. So how you do this is to have a welcoming tone. Make sure that your wordings are positive. It's not too you use like a layman's term, not too hard. Make sure the language is complete, so that there's no confusions for the learners, to do this. I mean, to go through the course on their own. So try to have this tone, instruction, and language throughout the course to be friendly and easy to understand. Okay. All right, and then ensure your writing is free from grammar or spelling errors. Check if all videos and audios are working. Ensure no blank links, and ensure all posting widgets have a gallery widget. And finally, make your pages sequence in a way that is appealing and easy for the students to understand. Okay. And also, as I mentioned, you can from the start, you can also use the OpenLearning course setup checklist, which is available in the course itself as a guide for your quality review. So if you think everything is done and you have set everything in, you can use the course setup checklist to see if you have done everything. Like you have set the banner, you have changed your theme color, have your image, course thumbnails uploaded. All of this can be checked through the course setup checklist. Okay, you can find it at course setup and setup wizard section. So the wizard actually also helps with this as well. Okay. Okay. Once you are happy and you are ready, you feel like everything is ready, you can switch on your course online by going to the course setup general. So this is just like a switch of a button. It's online. Students can come in. So if you already set up the landing page and there are students who have joined, they will once they go into the course, they will see all the contents and everything that you have set up. Okay. And if you have more information and need more guides, you can also go to the course creator help, which is available on our help page as well. Okay. Okay. So I actually wanted to also mention about aside from this, the course creator help, which is our help page. You can also get a handbook. Okay, so this is mentioned also by Gopi. Gopi asked, "Is there any step-by-step handbook for a beginner?" Okay, we actually have a handbook. This is created by Nikki, our team, to for those who wanted a handbook. So let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Handbook. Oh, let me check first. Where is it? Not sure if Nikki is here. No, Nikki's not here. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm not prepared. We actually have the course handbook. Let me also share this on the platform. Give me a second. All right. So this is the OpenLearning Creators Handbook. So it is a seven-step course creation method on creating your course. Okay. It has guides, templates, resources for you to create your course. Okay, it's a step-by-step handbook for you to try and do this on your own. Um, where it has step 1 to test your course ideas, step 2 to plan your course. It even goes up to facilitate your learners and assessing your learners as well. So you can go to this page to download the handbook. We can share this on the chat. Don't worry. We'll share the link to the chat for you to try and download the handbook on your for yourself. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. So if you can see the chat over here on YouTube, there's a link where you can click and it will lead you to this page for you to download the handbook. Okay. So this is a very good handbook for you to try. But if try to learn this on your own, but if you still need more help on some things, you can go to help.openlearning.com/categories/course creators help, where we have guides for course creators like yourself to anything that you might need help with. Okay, these are prepared by our customer success teams, which are these. So if you have any problems, you can even search it from here, like for assessment. Okay, so they are here. You can see categories, you can see posts, articles. Just go into here, this page. You can even call or contact our customer success team at support@openlearning.com. Okay, there is a lot of ways to get help. One is Tanya WL session. 2 is this help page. 3 is by contacting our CS team by email, calls, and also if you create your course, let me see. If you create a course, when you go into your course, you will see this blue, this blue bubble over here. If you click it, this is a chat box. It's different from this chat box, which is I set it to offline now. This blue chat box is our CS team. So if you have, when you're creating a course and you run into any trouble, you can just chat with our team over here, and they will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, our team is very good. If you have very good to help you, so you can reach out to us anywhere on the platform, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Okay. Another thing is, if you can see this here is a chat box. This is a chat box between the users of the courses that you are in. So if you are in 100 course, you can see all the users that are online in the 100 courses that you are in. So, but you can also filter them by courses as well. Okay, so those are a bit of on OpenLearning that you can try. Okay, so I think we have. I think that's it for today's session. We will have another session next 2 weeks, and hopefully everyone can join us again, and we will have a different topic at that time. So if you're free, just feel free to join us for the next annual L. For next week, actually, we also have an on-demand a replay session of our basics workshop, our third basics workshop on engaging activity, because we have a lot of requests on getting ideas on how to create engaging activities for online. So if you happen to have time and join us on our replay session, come and join us. And even though it is a replay session, our team is actually there. If you have any question, we will we will straight away answer your question. So don't worry. You might think it's a replay session and there's no one there. Actually, we are there. So feel free to ask any question regarding course creation. Okay. So yes, that is. If you can see the chat, you can see you can register for the session, which is next week, and the next annual L will be the week after. Okay. I guess that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. We actually have Nikki also today. Well, Nikki is always here with us, with me to help me. But yes, next week we'll see each other again. If you have any questions, you can leave it here. We can answer your question in the next session, or when we can. But as always, join us to discuss, to get answers, and I guess for those who are just want company, just join us anytime. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone. Thank you for those who commented as well. Balasandar, Diana, Gopi, Marshita. We have Nikki, and also I don't think Khairul is here right now. But also thank you Khairul for all the questions. And we have Fazlin and Yasmin as well. So thank you for those who commented. For those who are just watching, don't worry, we're always open. We're always happy to have you, even if you're just watching and to watch us. So thanks everyone again. I'll guess I see you next 2 weeks. Bye.